What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is my 2020 Corvette, and weeks before I did install my headers from LTH. I'm gonna do the first drive today and let you guys listen to the sound. It might peak the mic, they are pretty loud, but we're gonna do the best we can, get some in-car sound clips and outside, so let's run it. Also, guys, if you are here from Mustang Week, I appreciate the sub. Honestly, we are so close to 10K. It's gonna be a long journey, so thank you for subbing and along for the ride, so let's get it. So we pulled the car out about an hour ago, let it cool down so you guys get the fresh, cold start. If you have headphones in, be aware, it is pretty loud, so let's run it. So the headers I did go with, they are LTH. They are the 1 7/8. I do have the high flow cats on here. I did not go with the off-road cat. I did want a little more back pressure, just with some fact of the stuff I was reading. With all motor cars, you do want a little back pressure, or you will lose too much power down bottom. I kind of wanted a happy medium. I did see some people, just by changing the cats, they did pick up a little bit of power, but for the money, I had to go with the headers too. Let's get on the road and we're gonna see how it sounds. So this is in-car view. I am in manual mode right now. It is not the loudest thing from the inside compared to like some of the Mustangs when you do full exhaust, but you do definitely get a nice, more aggressive tone. So the reason I did go with LTH is mainly because they are an American company. Extreme amounts of good things from everyone that has used them in the past. They were super responsive in emails. Thanks again to Steve. Honestly, I did blow a cat on one side. One of the bolts did back out that I forgot to put Loctite on. I thought they'd be perfectly fine, torqued down, but that wasn't the case. And I did have a bolt back out. So they said, no problem, Jake, we will send you some new gaskets. And sure enough, they did. Within a few days, they came in the mail, and I got one side replaced so far. The other side, my right side, I don't know, I feel like I'm hearing a little bit of a little, very, very small exhaust leak, but I'm not sure. All the bolts were super tight. I've driven the car many times now since I fixed it. So I don't know, I have another exhaust gasket for that side, so I might just end up changing it just to be safe. I did get a whole bunch new hardware for the left side, the driver's side, and so far it's been holding up, and I did put a lot of Loctite on there. I might as well have to go ahead and do that to the right side just to be safe for the long run. Other than that, the company has been phenomenal. The quality of the exhaust is like better than I even expected, honestly. I was looking to get Cooks in the beginning, and then I've seen some other reviews that Cooks did not pick up barely any power. I think they even might have lost power. Steve did notice the car does feel a little more peppy. What do you say it felt more peppy, up top or like down bottom?
I don't know, I mean, I haven't been in the car for a while, but when you punched it like at 3,000 RPM going like maybe 20 miles an hour, it just threw me back harder than I've ever been thrown back in this thing when I've been in the passenger seat with you.
Yeah.
So I was like, and it was probably the sound too, added some drama to that, but it felt like something was added in terms of horsepower, so.
A little extra kick.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that.
The car will be going on the dyno, guys, in case you're wondering. The horsepower numbers, I will have everything perfectly laid out for you. Same dyno, same everything. In case you guys were wondering about the install, if you missed that video, the card's gonna be right up there. It was pretty simple, to be honest. I was expecting it to be a lot harder. The bumper did not have to come off. The wheel wells did not have to come out. How long did it take us, Steve? Like roughly like...
I think it was actual
like,
working. I mean, you were there for like 9 hours, but all things considered, the 3-hour period was just kind of waiting for Brian to go get that tool. So
like consistently working.
Consistent man hours, probably
like 5.5 to 6.
5.5 to 6, yeah.
And that was taking our time, first time taking the car apart and trying to figure out what all had to be taken off and like the best way, so we weren't taking off more stuff that like didn't have to come off, and we weren't trying to waste anyone's time, so we're just trying to get it done the most efficient way as possible. It was pretty much a big learning experience for me and Brian and Steve and my dad that was there. So yeah, it was pretty cool. That was the first mid-engine car I've ever worked on. Pretty simple for the most part. If I had to do it again and I had all the right tools, like a lot of the right tools, I could probably do it myself. Do you think you'd do it, Steve?
No. I am not mechanically inclined whatsoever.
It wasn't too bad. It was just a lot of like hard, it was honestly a lot of hard places to reach.
Oh yeah.
That was the majority of it. Just like, how can I reach this bolt? And what is the size? It's been an awesome experience with LTH. Everything I needed to ask them, they responded to me, so I do highly recommend. I will put the link to their headers in the bio, so please go check them out. Go take a look at some of the reviews. I paid for these guys, in case you're wondering. Nothing was given for free. They did give me a discount because I was doing the video, so it's not like these parts were like some other people, like, I'm not even gonna name names or whatever. Like, some people were giving Cooks that have C8s and they're like, oh my god, these are the best headers in the world. I love Cooks. Like, no, honestly, I'm not just gonna fanboy over a company just because they give me something for free. I'm gonna be honest, and I really don't even like getting stuff for free. I rather everything be paid in full. I mean, a discount always helps, but like, you guys know what I mean. I like to work and pay for what I get for and like actually earn it. I'm not a type of person that just like, oh, I want handouts, give me all the stuff, because, you know, people like to talk and say you get a lot of stuff for free, but you don't.
And no, you are not a drug dealer.
No, I'm not a drug dealer, in case people are wondering. I'm in the restaurant business, and I'm there a lot, and I usually buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace, install it on the side, make a couple extra bucks. Like, I bought a pair of Hostile wheels, for example. Bought them from a kid for $1,200. You remember, you saw those, right, Steve?
With the 420s, right?
Yeah, with the brand new Nitto 420s. Pretty much in mint condition, tire-wise. 2 wheels had curb rash. The curb rash was not even bad at all. It needed Sharpie to fix it. Just Sharpied it, and I think I made like a solid like $600 on them.
Yeah, I mean, people got to realize 2 things. Number one, if you work for what you have and what you want to have, you will get it. What that consists of is working a regular job, doing stuff on the side, having good credit, and just being a decent person. You know, people see people having nice things, and they're just like, oh, you know, must be nice to do this, that, and the other. No, it's like, you work for what you get, and if you sit on your ass and do nothing, you're not going to get anything.
Very true. I mean, good credit is like a lot of it. Like, for example, when I bought the Tundra, I had no money to put down on me. Like, I was going to vacation. I had probably like $400 in my wallet just for the week, and they had to run my credit, and sure enough, my credit's good. My credit score was like 820 or 830. It's stupid high, because I just pay my credit card, whatever the balance is, I'll just pay it every single week. It's just, you got to work for what you get for, and if you do the right thing all the time, good things will come, and you just got to be patient and just be smart with your money.
I could have given you a solid $3 to put down if you would want that.
That wouldn't have been worth it. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, drop a thumbs up, really helps me out. Let's get to 10K as quick as possible. Yet again, the headers are the 1 7/8 with the high flow cats. This is a must buy. LTH did a phenomenal job on the quality of these. They're just on point. There's not much else to say. The work is there, the sound quality is done, it is perfect. They're on the money, and I really wouldn't choose any other brand. So shout out LTH. Thank you again for giving me a little discount and hooking me up. Steve, thank you for the gaskets. Definitely gonna have to change this one out because I'm definitely hearing a little bit of a whistling noise up top. So gonna have to look at that. I might take that off and replace that side too. So hope you enjoyed. I'm Jake, and I'm out. Run it.